This video is really a response to Far From Eden, the most recent video she made. She was talking towards the end about the men that are lonely and need a woman, and that they shouldn't feel bad for having this desire, which I tend to agree with. However, I feel that there needs to be some nuance added. So, for one thing, we can absolutely shoot down in flames the tradcons who speak of marriage as an obligation, one that comes straight from a sense of piety or sense of morality, let's say. I suppose a virtue. They think it's virtuous, and a lot of men have been conditioned into believing that they need a woman to fulfill them. But this is not really the case, and a lot of these men simply are emotionally damaged or are seeking a motherly figure in their wives. Very much the same as these women who are seeking a father in their husbands, especially when they make comments about men being too much of lust, or they have anxieties and they have suspicions that men only desire them for their bodies. And this is really the distrust that is fostered from women that seek father figures in their husbands, and it's not a natural fit. It's not concordant with neither biology or sociology. So in the Bible, it was recognized that men have lusts, and that men primarily have these lusts for women more so than they have a sense of duty to love a woman. The love of a woman comes later, and this is really the stage in which she's already provided him with children, and the relationship has established itself. The path in life, the foundation is established. What she does for him and vice versa, what he does for her, this builds a loving relationship. The man grows to love and appreciate the gifts that he feels he's been given. That is provided that she's a good woman. Now, it doesn't start off this way, and men really have no inherent God-given duty or sense of desire to care for a woman or to love a woman. This is really a romantic ideal which has sprung out of the fantasies of women off the back of chivalry, the idea of chivalry, which is really an ideology, a woman's ideology. The Apostle Paul said that if a man is too overcome with lusts, you know, it's good to be chaste for the Lord, to have chastity. Chastity is valued by God over and above sexual intercourse. Obviously, it's forbidden for men and women to be promiscuous, but neither does God permit men to overcome their lusts by sleeping around with women. Prostitution is the oldest profession, and yet Jesus told Mary Magdalene to go and sin no more. This was even after she prostrated before him and anointed him. He told her to go and sin no more. Well, technically that was for the immoral women that the Jews were going to stone in the street, but really this is one and the same thing. So if men are to overcome their lusts, it was said that they should go and find a wife. So even biblically, the emphasis on men finding wives is about not about caring for women, but about obeying the will of God. Because if men are sleeping around and are overcome with lust, then they are surely not obeying the will of God, and it is more likely that they will begin to live a life of hedonism or exploiting the opposite gender, the opposite sex. This is no different to how women are exploiting men for monetary resources. So, you know, the tradcons have got that completely wrong. Not that anybody's surprised, because the tradcons are so far removed from reality and what God actually wishes that they may as well not even call themselves Christians anymore. In fact, to be quite honest, I don't even call myself a Christian, because I feel that to call myself a Christian is to be lambasted with a script that I don't follow. So I simply say that my belief is in the Lord, though I don't call myself a Christian, and people will make of that what they will, but the tree will be known by its fruit.